Hi everyone, it's Pam with Silver and Sparkles. And as some of you know, I went on a November trip with my husband. And we got to do some thrifting, some antiquing, and we found that amazing scrapbook store. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and tell you guys and show you guys what I found in Tennessee. We were in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, and there were lots of great shops also in well, I've been pronouncing it Sevierville, but apparently it's Sevierville. So, Sevierville, Tennessee. So let me just show you some of the things that I found and some ideas I have for things we can make. These two books, I've been trying not to buy as many books lately because I have so many, but I just couldn't resist. And it's a wonderful size paper, and these floral images, of course, are just amazing. They're a little bit larger, you know, than a size I would use, but I was thinking I may be able to do like another lap book kind of journal and have some pages with these images. So this was the flowers, and of course use the papers for some other things. And then this is the bird one. I know, it's so exciting, or I think it is. Look at this. Yeah. So anyway, if you guys have ideas or things you'd like to see me make with these pages, let me know. But they're definitely in my collection, and they needed to come home with me and have a new life. So then I got into one of the thrifty stores, thrifty, and got into more ribbon because, you know, I need that kind of like I need buttons, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll see if there's some good ones. This is a great color, thin green. This one really caught my eye. And I don't even know, deals on reels. This was an expensive ribbon to begin with, but I just liked it. I think there's some potential there, and I can have fun with that and not worry too much. Again, it's not like the best quality, but that's okay. I think it will look great in some paper crafting, journaling, all of those things. Here's another bag. Looks like we've got some sequins, some lace. What this is, look at that. Ooh, pretty. Look, it's got sequins on it. Oh, this is gorgeous. I didn't even see that. That alone is worth it to me. That is beautiful. That can go to some special papers. So I may try to find time to do some more ribbon samplers at a few different price points. We'll see what I get to. That's just some wrapping paper ribbon, or, you know, gift wrapping ribbon. Here's some black lace. I don't do that much with black, but I'll have to give that some thought. Again, lots of pretty laces. There's some heavy duty trim. This will be pretty for Christmas stuff that I'm working on right now, right? All the Christmas things. These sequins on lace. Let's look at this one. Oh yeah, it's like paisleys. Isn't that pretty? I think I scored on this bag, you guys. There's some pretty red and gold trim. It was clearance. At one point, it was $1.49 a yard. So, okay. I am excited about this purchase. So many to look at. And yeah, look, there's some gold rickrack. Again, some of these are going to be excellent, I think, for some of my Christmas projects. Let's see what we got in this bag. Okay, this was one of the last places we stopped. And there was this really nice lady. And I had picked out this bag of old buttons and miscellaneous sewing items. And this is one of the thrift stores that, you know, has a mission, and they feed a lot of people in that community with the proceeds from the thrift store. There's a little puppy ball. Anyway, she was really nice and really sweet. And when she saw, again, like I need buttons, right? But when she saw that I was interested in some of the buttons, this bag was sitting up by the thing and she just wanted me to have it. Aren't they cute? I don't have a lot in these kind of brighter colors. And anyway, so, and we were making a donation anyway, so I didn't feel bad taking it, but that was so sweet of her. She was just very kind. Pretty buttons. Buttons on cards. This whole bag was $3. Yep. I think, again, very interesting finds at that particular store. Fine. I got a new measuring tape. Looks like this was one of those that you hang on a door. I'll probably end up using the trim and the bells for something. So there we go. All right, so let's put this away. I gotta get busy crafting, you guys. Woo! I don't know what that was. I think it was a button. I will pick it up, or maybe one of these patches in a little bit. And that's some very yellow glittery fabric. And then this was just a bag of lace. I'm losing things. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. It's a little stiff, but again, look at those pretty roses and things in there. I think that will be pretty in a shabby chic kind of a journal. All right, here's another one. The thrift store with a mission. There were quite a few that we found that were helping feed people and provide clothing and winter clothing in that part of Tennessee. Oh, so I got this book because it is written by the author, the Winnie the Pooh author. And it says, "Now we are 6. To Anne Darlington, now she is 7. And because she is so special." I love how she wrote it. So this was redesigned in 1988, but written 1927. Yep. So it's something about, I don't know, I'll just have to read it and tell you guys what it's about. I think it's poetry. I think I'm a camel who's looking for a camel, who's looking for a camel, who's looking for its young. So roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout and roundabout I go. And here's one about Christopher Robin. Sneezels. Christopher Robin had weasels and sneezels. They bundled him up into his bed. They gave him what goes with a cold in the nose and some more for a cold in the head. They wondered if weasels could turn into measles, if sneezels would turn into mumps. And it goes on and on. I won't read the whole thing. This will be fun. I will enjoy this. And then this flower book, I think it was, there were some images, of course, but the paper is a really nice ivory color. Look at these images. So there's not a lot of images, but the ones that are here, that Desert Marigold, are beautiful. So that was a good find. And then let's see, Envisioning Information, Narratives of Space and Time. And again, I think what this one caught me was the texture of the paper and the size. Like I could use this cover, or we could even do just like an altered book journal where you take some of the pages out and then you build on it. Maybe we'll do that. I haven't done one of those in a long time. And I just loved this size, and it would allow me to use some of those bird and flower images. The Wonderful Egg. So this was in the Sevierville Elementary School at one point, and I just liked the images and the chicks and the eggs and the paper and everything about it. So yeah, it came home with me for 99 cents. Okay, good finds, fun. I'm going to put these back in here so I remember which thrift store. In fact, I remember talking to the lady at that store who checked me out and she was telling me about the work they do. Okay, a few more bags, and then we're going to see what I got at that scrapbook store. Oh, this is for my husband. I hope he doesn't watch this. This is a Christmas gift. His kids his girls nicknamed him Egg at some point when Emily was in college. Egg, Egbert, that kind of thing. And so anyway, bad egg, just to be funny. He's not bad at all. All right, these are some milk, the milk bottle cap, drink lids, and they were 4 for $1. And I think I can flatten them out or use them as a pop-up or even a closure or something. I'm just not quite sure, but I wanted them, and they're vintage, and they had a whole basket of them at this one antique store. Buttermilk, orange drink, whipping cream. If you guys know more about these, tell me more about the story of those. And then I think this is it's beautiful, isn't it? Some fabric that, again, needed a home. And so there's the kind of a plaid yellow. They were making something and lining it. And then there's this yellow. And then the pattern. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make. Probably journal covers, embellishments, things like that. But it was really pretty. And these are some of my receipts. Let's see, that it was $6. And then this is also where I got the big books that I showed you right at the beginning. I'm going to put this in here. The bird and flower book came from that store. All right. Oh, what is it here? I don't know, but it's a very green bag. Okay, yeah, I got into some fun things. I'm not even quite sure what all I have. I'm going to set these here so I don't smush them. Okay, there was a stand that had some vintage office supplies, and they're not opened. It says 1940s and 50s office supplies, mint and unopened. So $2. They're not going to be mint and unopened for long because we're going to open them because I bought them to use them. Okay, so here we go. All right, this is the bag. It looks like they put it in. This looks like the bags I buy. Yeah, this is like from my shop. Okay, so let's see. Mint and unopened. It looks like it is the labels that are, I don't know, are they perforated? You know, that maybe, yeah, like you get them and then you would fold them and they would slide in somewhere. I think I got a whole box of them. Oh, maybe they went in a printer, or is it a pad of them? Goodness, y'all. I don't know what I purchased. Ooh, they're sticky on the back. Okay. Or on one side. This side's sticky. I am not sure. If you guys know what this is, tell me. Someone out there has to know. There's perforation here, here. So, yeah, I mean, one side is wider, but there's also where you could fold it. So it almost looks like it was meant to go like this, in or on something. 100% not sure what this is. So if you guys know, I would love to find out. It almost looks like it's 2 layers. I'm trying to decide, is it 2 layers or is it because it's sticky in there? Like that you lick and stick? Yep, you definitely lick and stick it somehow. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys know what these are. I'm going to have to do some research. I'm very intrigued. This one was on the outside of the package. Alfred H. Pagel, Eastondale, Massachusetts is the manufacturer. There's an item number. I can probably Google it, and we'll see if we can figure out what those are. So I'm going to set those there. Same shop had these, and this just looks like it is refills for a notebook maybe, or some kind of flip machine or something. Yeah. So love it. It's like little note papers. Okay. And then this, again, not sure what it is. So let's open it and find out. If somebody recognizes these items, like I said, tell me, because I would be interested. What does it say? Stock number, pocket visible file craft for 5x8 cards, celluloid, 100 pockets. You know I like pockets, so that seems like something I would probably like. I'm sorry, I keep hitting my desk with my knee. So this was probably to show us. This looks like the divider that maybe would go down in there. Or is that the actual, is that it? Okay, so these are the dividers. I almost wonder if those labels went with this somehow. They look like they could file over. Okay, so there's those. Is it just more of those in here? It looks like it, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these. I think this would be really interesting sewn into a signature as a page in a journal. Yeah, well, I don't even have a clue. We could definitely turn them into pockets in our journal, you know? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give that some thought. If you guys recognize these items, looks like maybe they were 25 cents a piece at one time. Yeah, this box is definitely has some wear and tear. Pocket. Visible file craft. Okay. So it's definitely like some kind of file folder thing. All right, and then here were just a whole bunch of coin wrappers. And again, I was thinking these would be cute in pockets and journals. We could decorate them. Let's see what else there is in here. Wow, for half dollars. Isn't that wild? I don't, yeah, that there's a larger one. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that was just fun and got the whole box. So that may have to go in some kind of thing in case y'all are interested in some of those. And then this was a set of little Christmas books that, again, I thought I could turn into some little junk journals. You know, maybe take them apart similar to how I do the little golden book ones and make a wider spine and then have several signatures. Christmas carols, 12 Days of Christmas. That one needs to be wiped off. Just looks like it's some, maybe, it almost looks like blush, like makeup or something. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. Santa Claus is coming to town, the elves and the shoemakers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of them. And I want to say it was $5 for all 7. But yeah, I may see if I can alter those. That would be a fun-sized journal for Christmas. I'm going to keep those together. Okay, I think I have one more thrifty bag, and then what I got at the scrapbook store. So this, oh yeah, this was again at one of those missions, and they had some beautiful ribbons. This one, it almost feels like paper, but it's not. It's a huge roll of it, and it's a beautiful color. I am not sure what these are. They're called Wilton color bands, and it looks like maybe people were using them like to decorate a pillow or around a bouquet of flowers or on the back of a chair. So there were several of those in some different colors. This one's brown. Well, let's just open one up and see. It seemed like something that I could use in a journal or as a closure or just as some texture for a tag or a paper. All this, the cardboard and the packaging might be something good. It looks like it comes with a little rosette, a little paper clip. So I can turn that into a tag. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, and it's stretchy. So again, if we put this, you know, around a journal, then you could, you know, glue the rosette on there or something. Looks like they went around it 4 times. Mailbox. Interesting. I am not sure what I will use this for, but I love the texture of it. I'd never seen such a thing. I'm going to do that to keep the little rosette with it, hopefully. All right. Some beautiful blue satin. Again, I don't use black a lot, but it was in the bag, so there you go. Look at these orange polka dots. Cuteness! Red. Red. I definitely like Christmas on the mind. This one's like a sugar paper Los Angeles. It looks like just like a twill, but with gold in it. Yeah. And on a cute little spool. And then this little photo album with the string, I was thinking, ended up being $1, that I could alter it. Whoa. And I've done like a binding that I made myself like this. I did a tall and skinny one actually kind of recently, where then you just tie it together. But yeah, look, it just has like some craft paper in there. So again, we could alter the cover. We could even change up what papers are in there and turn this into a journal. So that was fun. Now, let me grab what I got. I was very restrained. I was very restrained in I'm going to just set these in this box. In the scrapbook store, because I could have gone completely crazy. My husband was very patient with me, and I had all intentions of going back later in the week. We went there on our first day, and then we never made it back. But Hannah was so nice and just really fun to talk to, and has a beautiful store. So let's see what I got. I think this is what I got. Yeah, at the yeah, and I was throwing things in the basket during the video. Yeah, this was at the clearance center. So I got all of this for $57.31. And then we'll look at what I got on the other side. So, like I said, I could have gone really, really crazy, but I was trying to be good. Okay, so I got some charms, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. This one is a thinner twisty tape, and this one's a little bit wider. I got some faux buttons. The ribbon was just calling my name, all these fancy ribbons. So, yeah, look, so cute. Yeah, I definitely had a good time. I'm glad I'm pulling these out and looking at them. These are going to be so pretty on a journal cover. I did get the gray, and this one's kind of a brown gray, maybe. It's hard to see. And then I got a couple of packs of these. They're called doodads, and I couldn't help myself because of my doodad folder. So you get this, it looks like a little metal leaf thing, and then 2 little pre-made tags that I can I got 2 of those. I could definitely start embellishing. This is the Scrapbook Superstore, family owned since 1998. And they have Facebook and Instagram. I need to go find them on Instagram. But you can shop online at Scrapbook Superstore TN for Tennessee.com, and they have an email and all of that. So, and there was a coupon code. I haven't tried it, and I didn't ask about the capitalization, but it was silver and sparkles just spelled out. And you get 10% off until the end of November 2025 on the regular side. Some of the clearance stuff is also online, but if you see something you want, she said she would put it up for you. Jumbo eyelets. All of these things are already 50% off. So, in all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. And I got this little quote card. So I think I have another one of these boxes for my goodies. And then I couldn't help myself. I got into the paper, and I think you guys saw me walking through the paper. So some one-page wonders will be coming our way with some 2-sided paper, maybe some single-sided paper. We'll see. I did go ahead and get the Alabama stickers because of my aunts who live in Alabama, and I go all the time. And I got this sheet of stickers. I didn't pick this one out. I think that was the free sheet. She said, yeah, here's some free stickers for you. So she gave me some candy corn and some Halloween and a happy birthday. Yeah, so some of these were in that free section, which was nice of her. She just threw them in my bag. And then I did get the peppermints. Very excited to do something with those. And then they had a lot of this paper that I was looking at, and the colors where it's the same paper. So I don't know how many sheets this is, but of just the same pattern. And I think it's the ones the scrapbook stores, would buy to put out on the shelf to then sell a single page at a time. But I got those 4. And I figure they're in a color palette that I will use and be able to layer and do all kinds of things with. So I think I ended up buying some of them as single sheets before I found those. Okay, so that was on the clearance side. And then on the regular store side, let's see, what did I buy? I spent $62.25 on that side. So I spent a little bit more, but I got some newer things and some Christmas and some different things like that. Let's see. Here. Oh yeah, I needed some new liquid pearls. So I got rose gold, platinum pearl, white opal. This is the one I've had for a while. I don't know what color this one is. I've had it forever. But I was very excited to get some new colors, especially with my Christmas crafts. And I got myself a new Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink pad. Yes, some Santa and reindeer washi tape. Oh, and look at these. Yeah, Echo Park. They're adhesive brads, and I think these are just stickers, but I wanted those for Christmas. Let's see. Oh, these, there should be one more somewhere, are not from the scrapbook store. These were from an antique store. Is there one more? There should be one more. Yes. So this one, because I have my silver hair, is me. And this is Sarah. This is Daniel. And we do a troll thing every Christmas as a joke for Daniel. Sarah and I do it. So I got these babies. We're not sure what we're going to do with them, but she and I will come up with something spectacular. Sometimes we do a scavenger hunt with clues. Sometimes it's just this fun, elaborate, decorated gift or something. Okay, so in this shop, I got some Graphic 45 Christmas paper. Now, she has stuff that is specific just to that part of Tennessee that they print there. And this is Bucky's that I guess she got the rights to do. Okay, and my husband loves Bucky's, so I don't know. I'm going to make something for him. All right, so this is from the Graphics 45... Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls. Aren't they pretty? And then if y'all were watching my video, I got into the poppies thinking about Joey Cardmaker's paper that he just did his take and make. I think this is still Deck the Halls. Isn't that beautiful? And this one is Christmas Time Collection. I just loved those Santas. Again, not sure what I'm going to make yet, but we'll come up with something. I love the plaid and the Christmas flowers. This is Deck the Halls. Again, you can kind of see the blues in there. Very pretty. And then I got one big pack set. This was $19. Arden Creative Studios. I don't think I've had their paper before. I need to go, they're on all the socials too, and see, you know, what they're about. But it says designed by Katie Petite Designs. So it just looks, don't these look pretty? Let's just look at them really quick. All right. Oh. All right, that adhesive needs to come off because it's going to get stuck on my pretty papers and make me sad. Sometimes you got to be careful with these bags. All right, is this on a pad? It is. Okay, so it's on a pad. Oh, it's nice and thick, double-sided. Beautiful, just beautiful. I think this is going to get saved probably and maybe make some things right after the holidays with it. I think these will be some good winter florals for us. And of course, really any time of the year probably except Christmas. We could turn some of these into Christmas, but I have enough Christmas stuff to craft with that I think I will save it. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, and then these are the cards you could chop up. Let's enjoy this crazy world together. Fill your life with adventure. Don't be afraid to dream big. Thankful for a journey filled with joy. I love that one. Okay, beautiful stripes, butterflies, polka dots, just everything you could want, right? All right, I'm going to stick it back in here. I'm going to let you guys go. Let me know what you think. Give the video, please. Well, not putting that back in there. A thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you like these haul kind of videos, and what you would make if you had some of these new treasures. So I'm gonna have to find a place to put my liquid pearls so I don't lose them. All right, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys, and until next time, have a great day.